Hello and welcome. I'm really glad you joined me today for a conditioning class. We're going to do a really popular class. It's going to be a 4-2-1. 4 minutes of weights, 2 minutes of body weight, 1 minute with an aerobic element in it. So the sets of weights I'm going to be using today, I'm going to go right from a 3, a 4, a 5 and a 6. So I've just got a range of weights there. Some are going to be in pairs, but some are going to be single as well. So if you grab those weights, you're going to need a mat because we're going on the floor, enough room to move about in. Do have a bottle of water as well ready. We're going to be working on 45-15 circuits, so that'll be the timer, and we'll get ready with that warm up. Okay, if you're ready to go, we're going to go in 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm going to do that a little march. Bringing the knees up, abs are already pulled in, getting those arms up. I'm going to bring this march out wide. Okay, go wide. Lovely, good. Just feel you get that drop through. Feel those thighs begin to work for you. Now I'm going to do a point on each side, a little point. Just opening out the ankles. Okay, now bring the arms out as well. Give me that squeeze between the shoulder blades. Lovely, good. Thumbs are just leading behind, and I'm going to go over the top with that. So I'm going to go over the top with that point. I'm going to do that sweep across the front with those abs pulled in and my hip turning slightly. Lovely, good. Just make it nice and long. I'm going to go into a step leg curl. So I go step leg curl. Good, really pushing those elbows back now. Getting those pecs to squeeze on that across. Lovely, good. I'm going to do a step touch, out and back. Lovely, I'm just grabbing that air. I'm pulling it behind me. Shoulders back and down, abs are pulled in. So you've got that stability already going through the middle. I'm going to come up on my toes, going to do a big circle up and out, up and out. Lovely, good. And I'm going to reverse that into the middle. Just that little stretch without leaning too far forward with those shoulders. Lovely, good. Okay, here, I'm going to go down over that leg and then back up. And then again, just going down, core pulled in. Up on that front leg, do me a runner. Lovely, good. And that leg goes back into a strong little stretch out on that calf. Lovely, I'm going to do that on the other side. Going down and over, coming back up. Lovely, good, and then down and over again. Dropping down, feel that your bottom is pushed back slightly. Up onto that front leg, do that runner. Lovely, good. Just going to roll those shoulders. Back into the middle, I'm going to do a squat. Remember those shoulders pull back down and in. That squat, the sumo squat with this little lift. Lift it up. Lovely, good. Get that leg out on each side. Feel you pushing up through one glute, one leg. Good, 2 more. And well done. I'm going to stay up nice and tall here. Elbow comes in, knee comes in, so there's a little bit of work on my obliques here, just bringing that leg up into the middle, and then again on my pecs here, into the middle. I'm going to change that over. Lovely, good. Feel that your spine is long and straight the whole time. Just getting those squeeze from that front of chest and a little bit on that oblique here. Good, just a little jog here, a little jog. Just out and in. Yeah, go another 4, 2, and 1. And good work, well done. Are we ready for our first 4 minutes? It's going to be 2 different exercises. I'm going to be using my 5 weight. I've just got the one. One was going to be on the floor and one was going to be standing. I'm going to show you my first one. So it's just going to be a drop and a lift. Lovely, good. So it's going to be 45 seconds. So grab your heavy-ish weight, one that you want to work with, and we'll get ready in 5. Lovely, good. So nice squat, squat, that little L shape as I come up. Lovely, good. I'm just up and out, and up. Now as I'm reaching out and up, I'm really keeping that rib cage down, in and low. Good work, well done. And up. I'm going to get on the floor for the next one. And again, it's going to be about glutes, it's going to be about arm strength. Yes, again, you might find that the heart rate's coming up, using those arms and legs at the same time. That oxygenated blood going to all those muscles that are needed. Lovely, I'm down here onto my knees, my toes are together at the back, my arms are over my head, and I'm going to do it drop straight down onto my heels and then up with that push. Okay, rib cage down and in, arms up, drop and push up. Lovely, good, and really squeeze through those glutes. Have those arms holding that weight up the whole time for you. Good work, really get that squeeze. And up. Lovely, 20 seconds, less than 20 seconds now to go. Keep that lift, keep the rib cage down and in, those shoulders, so don't feel that there's a lot of stress on the back of the neck. Keep the shoulders low. Lovely, good. Last few seconds now. 3, 2, 1, and lovely, coming all the way up. I'm doing that squat, and I've changed my arms. Lovely, good. So core pulled in, weight ready to go. One goes up, one goes out, but my midsection stays nice and strong and stabilised. That's it, lovely, good. And get me that lift. Good work, and lift it out. Up. Really feel that control getting through that rib cage down and in, shoulders down, getting that lift up each time, and lift. Good work, out and up. Feel those glutes really getting you to the top. 3, 2, 1. Good work, well done. Our second set. Onto the floor, so my knees are wide, my abs are definitely pulled in, glutes already getting a little bit of work there, then they're down and they're up. Weight's just over my head, lovely, good, and then getting that squeeze each time, keeping those arms steady, just holding that weight if you can, that heavier weight, to go lighter if you feel you need to, and it's that lift. Good work, well done. 20 seconds left now. And give me that push up. Drop, and that squeeze up. Core really pulled in. Shoulders back and down. I can feel those lats pulling my shoulders down, my back. Last few seconds. 3, 2, 1. Lovely, good. This is our own body weight. We're on our backs. Feels like it's going to be a glute stretch, it's here, but I'm going to use my obliques to get up. Now my foot on the floor, or if you prefer, off the floor. Off the floor just requires a little bit more work to be done by the front of the thigh there, but also my obliques, because I can't push through that foot to get me up. Remember, my head lifted the whole time. Don't let your head hit the floor, just that shoulder. Really feel I'm getting my right elbow up, so it's my left oblique at the front there, getting that squeeze. Lovely, good, and up and reach. Good work, give me that squeeze each time. 3, 2, 1, good work. Up and over, on the other side. I get ready to go. Again, my foot can be on the floor if you want it, or off the floor, just makes it a little bit harder. My hand, just cradling that head. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Up and across. Lovely, good. Give me that squeeze each time. It's just always that opposite oblique, which is the thing that's tightening up to get you up and over. Arm stays out, elbow stays out, just say, doesn't come across your face. Ooh, that's me. And well done. Okay, going up. I'm going to do a squat. Nice and quickly, hands are always up, then my oblique to get my knee up. Okay, so here we go, squat, knee up. So even though it's quite aerobic, it is not high impact. Lovely, good. Just one side then the other. Good, and give me that squeeze, and that squeeze. And I'll just work it nice and quickly, but with good form. Lovely, good, and up and out, and up and out. Good, give that squeeze. 3, 2, 1. Good work. We're on to our second set here. Now I'm going to go up in a weight here, because I'm just using the one, and I'm also on the floor in strong stance. I can put my hand here, but I'm not leaning on it too much. Okay, so I'm slightly forward, then I'm pulling my elbow back. Lovely, good. So I've gone up with a heavier weight, and that squeeze. If you don't want to kneel down on this one, you can stand, but you have to be leaning slightly forward, so we've got that movement up with that arm. Lovely, good. The other hand can be here, but remember, try not to lean on it too much. Use your core as well on this one. Get that up. Good, squeeze it back. And good work, well done. This weight's coming up with me, and it's going to be the squat with the up and the over, and then down the other side. My legs do not move, they don't drop into the centre, neither do my shoulders, so a lot of back core work here. Down, up and over, and then down on the other side. Lovely, good. So you are facing forward the whole time. Go nice and strong for that movement. Again, you can go with a lighter pair or with a lighter weight, but really feel that you get that challenge each time. Lovely, up and over, downward to that opposite, and all the time it's a level squat. I don't take my other leg over with it. I stay in the centre, my ribcage stays down and in, my core pulled in, nice and tight the whole time, and pushing up through your heels. Lovely, good. Down, 3, 2, 1, and good work. I'm on to the other side now. So I come down. I get that nice strong stance. I lean forward slightly. So again, a little bit more weight over my front leg. And I pull back. So I can have my hand on here, that's fine. Or on your hip, wherever's comfortable, as long as there's not a lean on there. Use your core instead. Up again, slightly lean forward. Then I get that lift. Give me that squeeze. Last few seconds now. We're in single figures. Feel it on the back, upper back, without feeling it through the neck. Keep the shoulders low. Good work, well done. Okay, we are standing up. Back to my second step. So nice strong on your squat here, feet facing forward, parallel to each other, they stay parallel. Lovely, good. Up and over. Knees always, again, facing forward. Don't end up using the rest of your body in this one. It's all about keeping that core pulled in, and then I go over the top, and then back down again. Good, so up and over. Push really through that glutes. And then remember that core whilst we're up here. Good, really getting that power through the legs. Back on my heels the whole time. Good, so I know my knees are not travelling forward, neither are they travelling in when I get that up and over, down to the opposite side. 3, 2, 1. Go work. Onto the floor. 2 minutes of my own body weight. On my elbows with my hands, so I know my back's not going to change. Okay, here, with a little leg drop. Now, if you want it harder, it's a little scissors here. And again, I can feel that my core, around here on my fingers, on my thumbs, really working hard for me. Remember, so here, out with the scissors, or here, with the drops. Lovely, good. Depending on what's going to challenge you. Good, we're in the teens now. Three, 2, 1. Good work, well done. This time, you can do me a little pull in like this each time, but my back stays steady. Do not get the drop to pull in. So keep that nice and steady, or you can go wide and in. So I could be doing the wide with my legs and then back in, or I'm in and out, not going too far, if you feel that is challenging your core enough. Oh, lovely, good. Whichever way you're doing, it's about the knees, when they come in, keeping your back absolutely straight. Do not drop through your lower back. Good work. Out and back in. Okay, good job. We are now 15 seconds before completing our 2 minutes of work with our own body weight. Working for us. Remember, use what you got. Okay, out and in. 3, 2, 1. Lovely. I'm up for my aerobics. It is a power jack, so you can power jack it out for me, or if you want to go halves and halves, you don't want to get that jump, you can stay low the whole time. Okay, here I am, power jack up. Lovely, good. You could be stepping out side to side if you prefer to keep low. Make sure you get the squat each time, and my back is nice and flat on that. Lovely, good. Pushing that bottom back each time. Good work, well done. 3, 2, 1. Good work. We are moving down to my set of 4s this time, because I'm going to be using 2 of them. And it's going to go in a single, single, double. Take a little drink of water here. And then I'm going to do a lunge and a lift, holding both of those weights. Okay, so pick a set that you feel that you can work with. You can always change it. Okay, so my first one is leaning forward. I get a single, then I get a double. Lovely, good. Without my back changing position. Then the double. Lovely, good. I'm sitting back on my heels and getting those arms out at the side, still with a bend on them, and my palm facing inwards and then facing towards the floor. Lovely, good. So again, do not use your lower back to get that flick up Really keep your core pulled in now. Sitting back on your heels, there's tension on my glutes here as well. And then get that lift. Lovely, good. I really feel those shoulders working for me. 3, 2, 1. Good work, well done. I'm going to do a lunge back. Lift up one weight, lunge back with the other leg, lift up that weight. So it's same arm to leg. I'm holding that other weight. Zip and hollow on, core pulled in. Here we go. If you really feel that a lunge backwards is too much, you can take a lunge forward. Or if you want to increase it, lift them both. Up to you. You can go singles, you can go doubles. That's my single. Same arm to leg. Same arm to leg. Or if I want to go doubles, here it is. Rib cage down and in. Those shoulders really working for me. And remember on your lunge, whether it's backwards or forwards, that bottom part of your leg, the shin, really needs to be parallel to the floor. Lovely, good. Just remember, do what challenges you, but keep good form all the time. 3, 2, 1. And good work, well done. Second set with my weights. Leaning forward, straight back, shoulders back and down. Feeling really strong through the core here, right through the middle. Okay, I hook it up on one side, hook it up on the other, then do a double. Lovely, good. So, on one side, on the other, then that double. Lovely, good. And again, when I'm doing those singles, my core really has to work to keep me even. That's it, I'm not moving side to side or anything. I'm sitting back on my heels. Got that core pulled in. Lovely, good. Get me that lift, get me that lift. Then those doubles and they're up. Really feel your shoulders. 3, 2, 1, and well done. We're down onto the floor, and it's, sorry, lunge. Got my lunge. I was almost going to get away with that lunge this time. Okay, so, lunging back. That was a little bit quick, that last one. Okay, and up. Or remember, we can lunge forward or back, and do me a double. Whichever one you're doing, really feel that that rib cage is down and in. Lovely, good. And you've sunk into that lunge before you get the lift. It's not about how many you can do, it's about doing them properly. Good. Belly button pulled in. Core pulled in. Here's my singles. If you want to go single, you go same arm to leg. Doubles, obviously, both arms up. And I can do those both arms up again. Here we go, last few seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good work. This is where we get on the floor. Lovely, good. I'm going to go into a side bridge with an oyster. So my knees are forward, my elbow underneath my shoulder. So here, toes down, heels apart, and I could be doing my oyster here. Keeping my hips to the front the whole time. Do not let them go round. Now if you want an extra challenge, here it is. I'm coming up in that oyster. Lovely, good. I'm getting my shoulder and my elbow are in line. Hold me that bridge. The outside of the leg on that under leg is working. My obliques here, if I put my fingers on them, here they're hard to keep me up into that bridge. And then I'm getting that top lift through my glute. Lovely, good. And a little bit on my obliques here, but they're going to work hard for me on the other side, which I'm about to change. Got the last 5 seconds on this side. 3, 2, 1. Good work, well done. Coming up and over onto the other side. So now, check that your shoulder and your elbow are in line. It's not too far under, not too far away. So that stress is not too much. Toes down, heels up. I'm going to choose to do it in a bridge. But if you feel that you've not got that bridge strength yet, good, so we can work on that. Do a bit of each. You can go down and then you go down into just the oyster if you feel that your shoulder is not going to be able to keep you up there. But remember, fitter and stronger, challenge yourself all the time. Lovely, good. squeeze each side. Lovely, good. And well done. Up we come for our skate. Now your skate can be low or high impact. I can jump over, one and then one, or I can walk over, go low. It's about the going low, getting that work back through the legs. I'm going to choose a jump, but you don't have to jump if you don't want to. There, down and over. Bottom goes out, but back stays nice and steady. Lovely, good. Yeah, just get that jump over. Get that jump over each time. Using those legs. Yeah, how are we doing? Get that push through the legs. Last few seconds. Just give me that touch inside of that shin, going low, near the ankle. 3, 2, 1. And good work, well done. We are going with a 5 weight on this one. Now I'm coming forward onto my front here, and I'm going to move that weight across. So I'm going to go 5, but you can go lower, higher, whatever you want. And you can do it in 2 different ways. Incline, just there, get me the lift off, get me the lift down, and then the move over. Or you can do it all in a bridge, over, put my knees down, put my knees back up again, and over like that. So it depends on which way you're moving. You can stay down to move the weight, or you can come up to move the weight. Okay, here we go. Now I'm going to keep hold of that heavy weight to do a little bit of tricep work. Okay, I'm doing my bridge for the over. Then I come down, then go back up again, because there is that work in that transference as well. Lovely, good. So I can do it the other way, where I'm across here, then I come up, then I come down for that transference. Just a little bit easier if you've got your knees down. Lovely, good. You haven't got that whole bridge you have to take care of. Up and down. Now just transfer it by rolling it. Lovely, good. Rolling it across. Lovely, good. Over, down, and then that transference each time. 3, 2, 1. Good work. Then it's here. Just holding it on the end because I want that. There again, you can stand if you've got trouble with your knees. You don't want to do it on your knees. Otherwise, we're zip and hollow on. Keeps me a really good core strength here. And remember, it's all the way up with that tricep. And that weight is still hanging just above my head. It hasn't moved to here. So it's not forward with my arms. It's an up and lock with your arms. Now think about where your rib cage is. Down and in. Really work right to the end. Get it super straight on those elbows. Yeah, really works for you. Up. Lovely, good. I'm not leaning back. I've got my rib cage down and in. I've got my belly button pulled in. 3, 2, 1. I'm back, either in that slow, in that low one, or in the high one. So again, if you want to change it even further, I put that weight into the middle on each time, and then put the weight back into the middle instead of letting it roll. Okay, so I'm going to start mine in a bridge. I put it into the middle, I drop my knees, I come back up, I come back over to the other side. Lovely, good. So it just comes across the middle each time. Over, and then down. Put it across. That's it, lovely, good, and then down. Putting it across. Oops, I've left my legs low. It's up to you which one you do. Up and across, and then down. So again, you can do that transference with your knees down or with your knees up off the floor into that full bridge and cross it over. And of course, if you're in a full bridge, just a little bit extra because you're in that long lever, which is your body. 3, 2, 1. And good work, well done, lovely. Okay, we've got that tricep drop. How are we doing, okay? Okay, up over the head. Again, I've just got my palms facing up towards the ceiling, and then they travel up towards the ceiling, being powered by my triceps each time, and up. Good work. Up. Give me that full, nice big lift each time. Good work, well done. 3 more minutes of work on this circuit. Remember, 2 of our own body weight, 1 aerobic. Lovely, good. So everything gets a workout on this session. Good, here we go. I'm coming forward. It's going to be up in a bridge, hip tap, or here, hip tap, hip tap. Okay, I'm going to try it in the bridge. My hip tap, my hip tap. Each time my hands come back underneath. And it's a bit like the weight we were just doing. It's really about transferring that work, keeping a nice steady stance the whole time. Really works the arms out, especially if you're in that full plank here, and then getting that touch on the hip. 20 seconds left now. Lovely, good. I can really feel it around my core in the middle, around my waistband. Good, so really pull that belly button in, keep nice and straight the whole time. Good work, well done. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to stay here, so I'm going to do it again a second time. Take that quick little drink of water. Core really pulled in. Going to help me stay nice and straight. Here we go. Remember, this is your penultimate round now. You've got 1 more minute of aerobics, and then you've got 1 more circuit to do. You're doing good. Well done. That's it. Just coming round to touch my hip each time. My feet can be out wide, or here. I can be on my knees, but remember, if you're on your knees, you have to really pull that zip and hollow on and keep your bottom tucked in. Do not let your bottom go back out, because then the work will go back over your knees instead of over your arms, which is where I want it. Good, you're doing great. We are in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and good work, well done. 2 sets, that's great work. Okay, I'm coming up here. I'm either doing a lunge forward or a lunge split jump. I'm just coming off the mat for this, just going to move it out of the way. Okay, so you can do me a lunge, and then another lunge if you want to, or a lunge, split jump, lunge, split jump, lunge. Lovely, good. Remember, whichever one you're doing, if you're doing that little split jump, and then again on the other, that little shuffle in the middle, and then sink down into that lunge. Good, so your legs have to work to get you back up again each time. Last few seconds. 3, 2, 1. And good work, well done. Are we ready for our last round? I'm coming onto my back, so I'm going to bring my timer down to the floor with me. And I'm going to go, because it's going to be a pair, I'm going to go freeze this time. They work as a pair on my first one, and it's going to be here, tabletop, 1 tricep drop, then over my head, and a reverse curl up. Then I'll do a tricep drop, and it's going to be the same leg each time, and you hold those weights over your head. Lovely, so I'm working with a pair, this time I'm going to work with a pair of 3, so again it gets a total of 6 weights. Okay, we are going 5, here we go. 5, 3, 2, 1. Tabletop to begin with. Drop down, push those weights together. Then put that over your head. Leg goes as long as you can hold it out there and back in. Do me another tricep drop. goes over your head, leg goes out. So it's a real lot of core work here. And it's like a reverse cycle. Lovely, good. Out and come back up. My rib cage stays low the whole time. I'm pushing those weights together. Good, so it's a tricep work. And then out and up. Lovely, good. So that tricep work again. 3, 2, 1, and good work, well done. Then, 2 weights behind my knee, just keep them tucked into there, and it's going to again still be ab work, my oblique abs, and I'm going to bring them out to the side, just get that drop, that zip and hollow is on again, there and back in, and it's like that capital B, there, so it's straight, in the rolly part of the B, coming into the centre, for your other straight bit, and shoulders stay on the floor the whole time. Good work, well done. Out and back in. And back in, good work. So my core's getting a really good workout on this one. Shoulders stay on the floor the whole time. Well done. We take them from behind our knees, put them up here. I'm with my tabletop, all ready to go. My shoulder blades back down and in, which is important on that tricep drop. Don't use your shoulders, use your triceps. Push those weights together. So one tricep drop, then it goes over my head, reverse curl in with that leg. Tricep drop again. Lovely, good. Tricep drops just to that forehead each time, then over your head. Really push those weights together so you can feel a little bit of work on your pecs as well. Lovely, good. And then I'm letting that leg go out as far as I can with my weights over my head, then bring it all back into the centre. Really working that core. Here's the tail of my triceps now. 3, 2, 1. One more tricep work. Lovely, good. Then I'm back down with my weights behind my knees, arms out at the side, capital B. Straight, curl it in, straight, curl it in. Or like doing 1/2 of a figure of 8. If you cut the figure of 8 in half and use the straight bit right down the middle for the drop out. Shoulders stay on the floor, zip and hollow on the whole time. So I've got that weight out at the side with my back half off the floor with that little twist through my waist. Lovely, good. And then up. Lovely, good. Up. Out and in. And well done. Good work. We are here. Now we're just using our own body weight on this one. I'm coming back over to my front. I've already worked our triceps a little bit on that one with the drop down. And it's going to be also a tricep press up. So with the tricep press up, my thumbs are together, my fingers are out. Here. Or a full one and it comes back and then you get the lift. Then I come up, I keep that position over, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then down, and then the elbows coming back. Lovely, good. Remember, we'll have pretty much 2 minutes of work here. Okay, I'm going into that tricep press up first. So, knees can be on the floor, off the floor, up to you. Push your elbows back, come up, hold that. Still a little bend of my elbows, still staying low, so my core really has to work for me. Lovely, good. Now you can do a full one if you want to, and up, and then across. Just with those legs coming across. Or down to here, do me that slow push up. Lovely, good. Sometimes you'll feel that that press up works better with your knees on the floor, because you can really concentrate on your elbows going back And you've still got that push up to do. Lovely, good. Here we come, last few seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good work. A little push on there. Just let those wrists get a little stretch out. Then I'm back in the same position. Here, I've dropped down, my bottom's dropped in, my elbows come back, they just brush the side of my waist. Triceps get me back up, triceps keep me there, and over my pecs as well. And then working my obliques, bring those knees in. Lovely, good. And up. Here we go, across and across, across, down. Elbows coming back. Getting that push up. Lovely, good. Then getting those knees to come in and across. Use your obliques. Keep your bottom low. Last few seconds. We're in single figures now. Really getting that push up. Lovely, good. 4, 3, 2, and perfect. 1. Okay, good work. And then we're going to come up and we're going to take 2 jumps forward and a little run back. Okay, so just put that stuff out of the way, just so we don't step on anything. 2 squat jumps forward, then the run back. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1, here we go. Into my squat jump, into my squat jump. Little run back on it to the end of my mat. And then squat jump, little run back. Lovely, good. You can jump into that first squat as well. Lovely, good. Then that run back. Here, wide. Jump, jump. If you don't want to do this, you can do me a low walk instead. Otherwise, we're jumping. This is it. This is our last little bit. On my run back now. Try and get those knees up. Lovely, good. Last few seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. And good work. Just get those thighs, just a little shake off there. Good work. I'm holding to exit that. And I'm just taking that music off. Okay, so just let your heart rate come down slightly. Go bring the legs out wide. I'm just going to do a side to side here. Just a little bend. I've tipped over from my hip. I'm letting my heart rate come down. Regulate your breathing and bring it down over each side. Good work, well done. Lovely. You did 5 rounds for me there. 5 rounds of 7 minutes work. Lovely, good. And well done. And I'm just going to roll those hips. Just roll them round. Feel that you're getting a little stretch out on those hip flexors. And then roll. And then the other way. Lovely, good. I'm coming down, doing a push my bottom back. Leg out straight. Drop down on it. And then really feel that you haven't slumped over to get lower. You've really pushed your bottom back. And you've kept that hamstring stretch on. Good work, and then come up, and then the other leg. Just getting that out, getting my weight back, pushing back with that heel. Lovely, good. And then if you want to come down the floor to do it, you can, or if you've got something you want to hold on to, I'm coming up onto one leg, still pushing my hip back, keeps on pushing back, I get lower on one leg, and then my chest comes down to that crossover leg. It's like I'm hugging my chest down because the leg stays there, cross the other leg, and then I push back with my hips to get a really good stretch out along those gluteal muscles. Lovely, good. And then I come up. Again, hold on if you want to get your balance. Then as I get lower. Lovely, good. Get that low centre of gravity, pushing your hips back. Again, if you want to hold on to something, do. But you really want that chest down to that crossover leg to get the most out of that glute stretch. Well done. Then I'm coming up, and I'm going to go into a downward dog. My legs just wider than my hips up here. Really get that stretch off. From the upper back as well, so push your palms into the floor, push your heels into the floor, and and then I come down, I just walk it forward slightly, and I get a little drop in the middle. Then I walk it back into that stretch, right down the backs of my legs, and the upper back as well, because it worked for us today. Then getting that little drop down. As I come back this time, put my knees down, bring my hands back on my little bunny hop here. I drop my hips back and I drop my head forward, and then I slowly unroll. Keep that zip and hollow on all the time till you get to the top. Lovely, good, you get that roll. That's it, good. So again, I'm just going to come over the top, little stretch out and over, and then come down, and a little stretch out and over, and coming down on the other side. Lovely, good. They both go this time, and I pull and get that elbow coming up towards the ceiling, not across my face. Really feel that, keep that rib cage coming away from the hip bone there. And then on the other side, again, so my hips stay steady. Lovely, good. And I'm going to come forward. Long lever, so really keep your zip and hollow on. It's going to be straight legs. Push your bottom back. Here's the point where you have to really look after your lower back, because you've got that long lever, your own body at the front with your arms outstretched. You want to keep your arms onto your hips, you can do. And then get the push down from me here. So palms facing down towards my feet. Lovely, good. And then we're going to come up. So again, really keep that zip and hollow on. Coming up all the way, up to the top. Then I'm going to turn those hands around into that position at the front there. Go take a deep breath in. And then down. Give me a little shake through. And very well done. I hope you managed to keep those changing in those weights, because again, some of them were just a single weight. But again, with that single weight, it really works the core as well, because the other side has to be really nice and balanced. So I hope you got a lot out of that. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed teaching it to you. Remember, any comments that you want to leave, please do. And I will see you again next time. Okay, bye-bye for now.